Hi guys, welcome to Soup for the Soul Tarot. Welcome if you're watching this live on my TikTok or if you're watching this after I've uploaded this on my YouTube channel. Just clearing the energy, clearing the space a little bit. So I actually wanted to do a 2/22/22 reading to see what this portal is going to be bringing us as a collective. I am not going to be doing personals tonight, guys. This is just going to be a 2/22 reading, or should I say a 2/22/22 reading. Okay, Spirit, please guide me. What is this bringing us? What is this bringing the collective here? What's happening within the collective? What's happening within the collective here, Spirit? Bottom of the deck, we have number 10, Cosmic Ancestors, voice your concerns. So I feel like at this time, with this number 10 here, I do feel like some kind of cycle, or maybe even several cycles, are ending in your lives, possibly at this time. I feel like maybe you're connecting to those on the other side, perhaps your ancestors, perhaps your spirit guides, perhaps, you know, your starseed family, or maybe for some of you, ascended masters, just looking up to a higher power, maybe for answers, for guidance as to this new beginning that you're about to step into. I do sense some uncertainty here. Hi, V. Hi, guys. And what actually came out here was meditation. Improvements require persistence. And number 27 could be significant, but this also reduces to the number 9. So we have this number 9 here, and then we have that number 10 here, right? So again, this is endings bringing new beginnings, right? So I feel like right now there is a lot of cosmic energies surrounding us at this time. I do feel there is this sense of communication with the other side as well. Maybe you also feel like you've been going through some kind of change. Maybe you feel some kind of change that's going on within your body. Maybe for some of you, it's awakening to new spiritual gifts, or feeling as if your spiritual gifts are being refined at this time. Or possibly for others of you, it's just some kind of new path, okay? I do feel like this is some kind of new discovery that you're having, and I do feel like it's a physical and a spiritual experience, okay? Okay. I also feel like for a lot of you here, with this, improvements require persistence. Perhaps there is some kind of goal that you have in mind, maybe some kind of vision, perhaps that you want to manifest. And this is telling you to kind of keep on going. You know, you're not quite there yet, but I do feel like it's telling you to not give up at this time. I do feel like a lot of you may be getting some messages here, maybe even in your dreams. Okay, so maybe that's something that you might want to pay attention to, maybe journal it down so you can remember it, and look back on it at a later time, maybe after maybe several weeks or several days, maybe you might have some kind of newer insight as to what that dream might mean, okay? Also, this is practicing meditation. I also am feeling yoga here also. I also feel like just getting into healing practices might be helpful for you at this time as well. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. I also get the sense here that you're also letting go of limiting beliefs, maybe limiting belief systems about yourself and your capabilities, or just the possibilities in general of what can happen for you or just in your life. I do feel like this is reimagining, right? Let's see what else is happening here. Bottom of the deck, we have protest, start a revolution. Again, we have the number 28, and this is number 27. So, and then this also reduces to the number 10. So again, we're having some kind of pattern here. And I do feel like, for one, this is definitely progressive energy, right? So I do feel like there is some kind of change, right? That's happening for everyone in the world at this time. I feel like this is definitely going to impact you on a personal level as well as our own society. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Homeward, take yourself out on a date. Okay. Again, we see the birds here. We see this bird here, and we see this bird here. I definitely feel like right now, maybe you're in a state of observation. Maybe waiting to hear back from someone, perhaps, or maybe waiting to receive some kind of confirmation or some kind of message that's going to make you feel make you feel safe stepping into this new path, stepping into this new doorway. You know, she's standing at this doorway here, right? Let me grab this. She's standing at the door, right? And I do feel like there is some kind of hesitancy that as a collective we're all feeling. I also think it's interesting here, we have the number 42, and that reduces to the number 6, and we have 6 people watching here also. So I do feel like this is, again, some kind of karmic balance here. I do feel like there's some kind of justice, some kind of maybe even truth that we're seeking, that we're looking for. And we're just observing the signs, observing kind of what's next, kind of peeking through this new beginning, peeking through this doorway. But again, we're a little afraid. Okay, we're not really sure what this new beginning is going to entail, where this is going to bring us into this new land, into this new place. What does that mean for our personal lives and our society? You know, so I do feel like, again, there is a sense of hesitancy that we're all feeling. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to pull a Psychic Tarot. Hi, Evelyn. Not tonight, love. I'm just doing a collective for the 2/22/22 portal. One last card, Spirit. I also heard misdirected. Maybe you feel like in some ways you've been misguided or misdirected. I'm getting this image of this person spinning round and round and round. Okay. For me, I interpret that to be, for one, you're going through a change, you're going through a transformation. And we just saw that revolution card, right? So it's kind of spinning in a circle. I'm thinking about the revolutions, like the turns. And I also think this is feeling a little bit dizzy as to where we're being reoriented, if that makes sense. It's almost as if this transition is dizzying, maybe for a lot of us at this time, and we feel a sense of imbalance. But I do feel like, again, we're just not used to it. I do feel like we're going through some kind of ascension as a collective, and it's unsettling, and a lot of things have to change around us. But let's see what this brings us here. We have number 7, stand your ground. Okay, and then we have bottom of the deck, transformation. Yeah. Number 13. So again, we're all going through some kind of change. We're all going through some kind of death and rebirth process here. And I do feel like there is some hesitation, there is some fear, there is this feeling of not feeling confident with our new beginning, not feeling confident within ourselves. I also feel here, this is a random message also, maybe those of you that have been having some body issues, you know, like for instance, maybe you feel like you've allowed yourself to gain some weight, or maybe you just haven't been eating healthy. I do feel like it's getting back in shape, focusing more on your health. I do feel like there's something about that as well. I do feel like that is also something that's going to help energize you. Because maybe with all these changes and these energies that are happening around us, maybe you've been feeling drained lately. Maybe you've been feeling restless, and that's just making you feel tired. Maybe it's just with all these shifts that are happening in our lives, you know, that's causing that extra anxiety, that extra stress, again, from all these endings with these cycles here. And I do feel like, you know, eating healthier, taking care of our body, taking care of our mental health is really going to help strengthen us. Here with Stand Your Ground here, I definitely felt this Leo energy. And it reminds me of the 7 of Wands. So I definitely feel like this is you preparing for this moment, preparing to stand your ground, preparing for this fight, preparing for this new beginning. So I do feel like this is happening in preparation for this moment here. I'm sorry for, you know, this lighting here. Okay. I'm going to pull some tarot now, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Evelyn. Okay. I also feel like there's something here about an eclipse. That could just represent change. Usually when an eclipse happens, right, there is a lot of big changes that are going to be happening following that eclipse. So possibly it's literal, like maybe after some kind of eclipse here, it's going to bring in this sense of empowerment, this manifestation of whatever this new beginning is, this new opportunity perhaps, or maybe just being ready for this moment. I feel called to do a mini Celtic cross. So let's do it, Spirit. Okay, fine. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Perhaps something is going to be happening here in Gemini season. okay? Or this could just be something here is finally going to move forward soon. I do feel like this is finally taking action. This is getting ready again to fight. Maybe fight for what you want, fight for what you believe, go after your goals, speak your truth and not being afraid of that anymore. Okay, this is charging forward. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Lovers card. Yeah, so I do feel like I did mention Gemini energy. That's very interesting. And then we pulled the Lovers card, which traditionally in the tarot represents the zodiac sign of Gemini, as you guys that are familiar with the tarot know. So it definitely could be in Gemini season. There's something here that's finally going to manifest. Something is going to happen. Maybe something is going to come to some kind of fruition here. But I do feel like there is some kind of crossroads that you are going to be at. And you're going to have to make some kind of decision here. To walk a path, maybe that's very different than initially maybe you would have thought to be your path, or maybe what other people would have expected you to do. I get the sense here that this is making a confident decision to walk your truth. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. We have the Eight of Swords. With the Eight of Swords here, I do feel like in the present, a lot of you are feeling trapped in your situation, feeling uncertain, not really knowing what's the truth, or not really knowing what's true in your situation, and really not really knowing what's the right action to take here. There is a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of fear. I feel like you lack trust in your own insights, with your own wisdom. So, and that's just because you're overthinking. Again, it's just you're spinning out of control, right? I did get that vision. I do feel like that is kind of representing itself here in this card. And you're blindfolded, so you're not really seeing where this is headed or what this shift means for you. Okay, where are you going? Six of Pentacles. You're moving towards success. Okay, I do feel like maybe this is something you don't see, but I do feel like you're going to be at a point, especially if this is something you're manifesting financially, as well as in your relationships, that this is going to bring in maybe relationships that reciprocate what you give. I also feel here that if you've invested your time and effort into something, into a career path, into a dream, this is, you're going to finally be receiving a little bit more recognition from the work and the effort that you do. And I also feel like people are going to be looking at you different as well. So maybe you're also going to be changing up your style. Maybe the way you dress you feel like needs to change. Maybe some of you are going to buy, for instance, new glasses, and change your sense of style, change your hair, maybe change the environment that, let's say redecorate your home. I just feel like there's this sense of you're going to be changing, okay? Even if it's just energetically. There's going to be a presence about you that's going to be very different than the energy that you were in before. Instead of feeling uncertain and unsure, you're going to appear to everyone else that you have your things together, even though on the inside, because she's wearing sunglasses here. Hi, Chief. Thank you guys for the gifts also. Even though you know, you're still going through some stuff here, even though you're still processing. You're starting to change from the outside. It's like people see you changing even though you may not even be realizing it, okay? But this is what you're moving towards. This is what's going to happen here as a result of these changes, in part. Page of Cups. So I do feel like right now there's this feeling, right, of uncertainty, maybe even some timid energy here as well, feeling a little bit shy, feeling maybe you're not truly able to be your true authentic self. This is kind of showing a little bit of yourself at a time. It's just, you know, when you're around people, for instance, you're a little shy, or you're not really that confident, maybe within yourself, right? Or where you're at. But again, you're going to be growing in your confidence here with this transformation. I do feel like you're going to be moving towards moving towards authenticity, or being more authentic, being more true to yourself here. Okay. Then we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. I'm going to clarify this card, okay? Clarify, Spirit, the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So I definitely feel like there's this sense of you're going to be tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again. I feel like you've been in some kind of cycle, you know, hoping to achieve like a different result, which is, you know, the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And I feel like that's kind of what you've been doing. You know, it's like you've been changing maybe a little bit at a time, but it hasn't been like a substantial change, or a dramatic change, I should say. And I feel like you're going through a dramatic change right now, mainly because with all these shifts, the energies are kind of pushing you to make that dramatic change. And that's the reason for that. You're just getting a little bit of a push here. I also do feel like you're not going to be caring also. I feel maybe what others have to say. You know, I feel like you're taking some time out for self here. It's like you're withdrawing instead of caring so much, again, of what others think, of what others feel, about being in the spotlight and making sure everything's good, you're being scrutinized and being unsure of what you're doing. I definitely feel like you know, you're going to be going back to the drawing board here. And I do get the sense of you not really caring about these other people. I do feel like you're going back here to the Lovers, to this crossroads, right? To make a different decision, to take a different path. For others of you, for instance, that have chosen a more traditional path, okay, this is going back to the drawing board and realizing that, you know what, I want to try something new. I want to try a different direction. And I feel like that's kind of where you're going to be at here in the future, is realizing that you're ready to take a different path. So let's see here what the advice is. Spirit, what is the advice that you have for all of us in this reading? Yeah, I'm actually seeing someone taking the eraser side of a number 2 pencil and erasing like the sketches on a piece of paper. So I do feel like it's, again, going back to the drawing board, revising your sketch, revising your plan, right? Advice, Spirit, or any other messages you have for us for the collective. Okay. We have 2 cards here. Let's see. This one says, pump up the music, bang the drums, get up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step towards the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you love how it all works? We love you so much. I love that confirmation there. And we also had a second card, which is perfect, right? Because we're doing a 222 reading. So, and Spirit was like, okay, well, maybe it'd be nice to finish off with 2 cards. I'm still going to pull maybe a few more cards, but I do appreciate that synchronicity. And for me, I take that as a synchronicity. The common sayings, be in the world but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Okay, message there with the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, for some of you, you had some kind of loss, right? Maybe you didn't get what you wanted. Maybe your plan didn't work out. And Spirit's letting you know that don't take this too personally, okay? You're just one of many co-creators here. It also says, just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as if you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. Okay, love that. Okay. Let's see. Should I read this card, guys? You know what? I'm going to pull a Moonology card, and then if you guys want to stay, I think I'm going to read these 2 cards just for the hell of it. But you guys can click off if you guys want to. It's up to you. Okay, Spirit. Can you let us know maybe when these substantial changes might be happening for us? Or a timeline we might need to look out for? Or a sign? Okay. We have 4 cards. Okay. We have balanced spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. We have hold your vision, fixed moon. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. And it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Okay. So I definitely think from the 12th house to the 1st house, again, I do feel like this is more representing the end of an old cycle and letting that go, releasing that, and not being afraid to start something new, and moving towards this new beginning. I'm kind of getting here with the energy of the Chariot card, right? With Aries sitting in the Chariot and moving forward. I do feel like, again, things are moving forward. You're moving away from the past here. I also feel like with this hold your vision here, fixed moon, is don't be afraid to really believe in this goal that you have. Don't give up, right? Stand your ground, right? Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to read these 2 cards, but that is my reading for this portal. If you guys want to, once I upload this obviously to my YouTube channel, if this obviously doesn't apply if you're watching this live on TikTok, although I would appreciate it if you guys follow me on here or liking this video. If you guys want to see more content like this, or if you guys want to be notified of whenever I go live. But if you're watching this at a later time, feel free to like, share, comment down below. I would like to really hear from you and your personal experiences and how this is personally affecting you at this time. Hi V, yes, I'm just doing a collective tonight, love. Okay, number 27. Improvements require persistence. Create goals with intention. Meditation is an important aspect of spiritual practice, proven to relieve mental stress, physical pain, and improve a person's outlook on life. Meditation is not bound to religion, culture, or spiritual groups. Anyone can practice, and everyone can receive its benefits. Used and practiced for thousands of years, meditation is often associated with spiritual understanding and enlightenment by achieving direct communication with a supreme being or ultimate reality. For example, the enlightenment that Buddha received underneath the Bodhi tree. Using concentrated focus upon the breath, sounds, visualizations, objects, or movement meditation can enhance relaxation, strengthen the mind, and instigate spiritual growth and self-awareness. These different meditative practices can be simple in nature or emotionally groundbreaking, dependent upon your needs and intentions for this practice. You may be feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed now. Poor sleep patterns or insomnia are triggered by technology use and require you to detach from the materialism and wants of today. Respiratory issues may arise now. Please see a suitable professional if you require attention. Right now, meditation holds the answer. Focus on your breath, reconnect back to self, where you will have more time and energy for the areas in your life that have been neglected. A form of meditation is required now for you to feel whole once again. Be aware that your mind reflects your physical world. Is it balanced or imbalanced, busy or still, chaotic or calm, noisy or quiet? Physiological and psychological change is taking place. Use meditation to assist in healing, health, and well-being goals, specifically to set intentions, aid physical recovery, and influence mind mantras. Importantly, now is the time to focus on your personal health and well-being. Wow. Okay, I channeled that information earlier, so that's great confirmation. Sacred crystal fluorite, angel assistance, Archangel Cassiel. Serenity, solitude, and temperance. Okay, so that's the 27 card. And I'm going to read the number 42, Homeward. I just need to find the little booklet. 42. Okay. Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary, introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a date of sorts. even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. Okay, again, it's retreating, right? Taking some time to reassess, to calm the mind of overthinking, of worrying, of anxiety, of fear. Okay. I do feel like breathing exercises are really going to help you achieve this balance here. Sorry for that. And I'm just going to read Stand Your Ground also. What the hell? I already read everything else. Might as well read that one. If I can find a little booklet for this. Number 7. Oh, okay. If I can find it. Okay. Stand your ground. This card comes at a time when you're being tested and challenged. There may be fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your personal or business life. But know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground, no matter how hard or formidable things may appear. Don't surrender or give up I have to flip the page. Sorry, guys. Control you have. Be brave and stay true to your core life values and belief system, which are your best allies and will help you move forward. It's important to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions to the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything, as this could be a long and arduous, yet ultimately hard-won victory. Okay, yeah, I'm going to end there, guys. All right. I'm not doing personals, guys, tonight. But if you are following me, I think the next time I go live, I will be doing personals. I did personals yesterday, okay? I just have to make time for it, as well as have the energy for it. But if you follow me, again, you'll be notified of whenever I go live. And I will be able to answer your question whenever I'm doing personals at that time, okay? Alright, guys, I am going to go. Have a good night. Hopefully, I'll see you guys soon. And bye, guys. Namaste.